What's up, what's good, what's going on, family? So let's jump straight in and get the daily increase for the sign of Sagittarius. And guys, this message is for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that ninth house placement. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that ninth house. But even with that being said, guys, these are general messages. So please just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, all right? All right, Spirit, what is the overall theme of the day here for the sign of Sagittarius? Wow, that came out quick and strong. We have two cards that wanted to come out, and we have unfinished symphony and chaos and conflict. Okay, so it looks like the overall theme of the day is a situation that has been unfinished. It's almost like the mask is coming off, and it's coming off in a very chaotic way. There could be conflict. It could be conflict that helps the storm settle. You know, like it whatever this conflict is, it's making room for the dust to settle. Is really what I'm feeling here. But let's jump in and see what's going on here with my sexy Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we do have milk and honey and new life. Yeah. So I do feel like that an unfinished symphony is like something about it is being revealed, and it's going to why this is happening is so that it can bring in a pleasant new life here, a pleasant new energy. So let's see. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as ninth house, Spirit. What's going on with my Sagittarius? What's going on for Sagittarius today, Spirit? What is the message that will help Sagittarius increase their day? So we do have the Chariot card, the path, exploration. So I do feel like that there is a forward movement that is being illuminated today. But you have to be willing to explore this path. You must be willing to see behind the mask. You must be willing to look behind the veil. I'm going to go ahead, based off of the messages that I'm feeling so far, and encourage you all to watch the video that released last night at 2 a.m. It's What is the Lesson? I feel like that's going to be very prevalent here in this daily increase here. So the opportunity here is the Seven of Cups. There are a lot of options that are being illuminated for you today. But in order for you to be able to make the best choice, you are going to have to close out an unfinished symphony here. What's the challenge? The Six of Cups. So this has something to do with your past, for sure. So there could be some past memories that you're having to look at. There could be a past relationship that is greatly affecting you at this time. The way through this challenge is the Page of Pentacles. It's time to begin to build something new, dream about something new, believe in the impossible. There's definitely something about taking on a beginner's learner's mindset here is the way through this. You're not going to be able to do things the way you did in the past. The past way is not going to work for you in this new life. Yeah, there's an adventure. This is going to be an adventure for you. And then your advice here is the Knight of Angels, the Knight of Swords, and here it's called Watcher. So I definitely feel like that there is a need to really, for one, take on this bravery. It's going to require some bravery from you, but also making sure that you know what it is that you're going after. Before, with all of the choices that are being illuminated as opportunities today, there is a need to really pay attention to your intuition as it pertains to going after these choices here. This could have to do with the Cancer. It doesn't necessarily have to. I don't have any fire here. That is the card that is missing. But I feel like that's what's trying to be brought in with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Growth is on offer here. Okay. So guys, I'm going to move in and see how this message here relates to your money and career. This is just the general portion. So if you're liking this and resonating so far, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below, as it does help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need, as well as give your reader some feedback. All right, Spirit, can you please show me how this message is relating for Sagittarius as it pertains to their money and career? There's definitely a need to explore your options. Really, with this particular Knight of Swords being labeled the Watcher, I really feel like that you have to be mindful of looking at all the details, not moving too fast. So we have a background check. Yeah, having to be mindful of the details, competition, and pay bills. So, okay, as far as your... there could be some unexpected expenses coming up, so be mindful of that, Sagittarius. So really budget your money on this day. But as far as money and career goes, I do feel like that there is a need for you to do your background check, like look into a situation. You could possibly, if you're an entrepreneur, there could be a need to really do a background check on other competitors in your same field to see what it is that you're lacking or what it is that you could do to enhance your progression here, because I do feel like that for some of you all, as it pertains to entrepreneur, I do feel like you may feel like you've hit you've kind of hit a plateau and you're not really sure. So I feel like that in order to see where the plateau is happening at, looking at other people in your same field will help you get off this hamster wheel here. There are more options there's more ways to go about this than what you're currently aware of. This is going to require you to do something outside of your norm. It's like, let's just say, for instance, that you run a company and you do everything by hand. Or, you don't really put anything in the computers. This is saying that this is time to upgrade your bookkeeping system or something along that lines. The way through it is to take a few classes to help you to build that confidence, so that you feel like that you're not beginners in the game while the competitors are soaring above you. Okay, so let's jump in and see how this message applies to your blessing of the day, Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what is Sagittarius' blessing of the day here? Finishing up any, closing out any unfinished projects or something like that. There's definitely the need to complete something. And if you're having a hard time completing it, it could require you to take a course or seek out some sort of assistance on helping you learn how to get past the blockage here. What is Sagittarius' blessing of the day, Spirit? What is Sagittarius' blessing on this daily increase? Thank you. So there's definitely some type of metamorphosis that is taking place. I feel like that you're coming out of your cocoon here. We have the number 22. That could be very significant. At the bottom of the deck, we do have obstacles. I don't feel like that this metamorphosis has come without its trials and tribulations, right? But I do feel like that you're going to be like, with this being a butterfly on here, when the butterfly comes out of the cocoon, they have to dry off. They have to flap their wings and dry off before they can really take flight. I feel like that the blessing here is that you're seen. You may be in the process of drying off your wings, but you're still seeing that you at least have your wings now. When you went into this cocoon, you didn't. I just seen 1001. That could be very significant. There was also the number on the reading from yesterday, talking about a water sign. So if you're dealing with a water sign, you may need to go check that reading out. I'll try to be mindful to link it up here. But remember, we're doing this. We're not doing stuff expecting. I'm not doing you a favor because I'm expecting you to do a favor for me. I'm either doing it from my heart's desire because this is what my heart's desired to do, or I'm not doing it at all. Those are significant messages that are coming through for some reason. But back to this blessing of the day, I do feel like 722 could be very significant as well. I do want to allow this metamorphosis to take its, allow divine timing to take place here. You're fresh into this new life here, into this transformation. You're having to reacclimate, so there is a need to get out and explore, but and just observe your surroundings and understand that through this, things are going to be different here in this metamorphosis. Through this transition here, things are going to be different. And so when you see something that seems unordinary to you, 77 could be significant, guys. 555 on the time right now, 5:55. So those could all be very significant. But I feel like that when you see something that seems out of the ordinary, take heed, observe, see what type of gems and jewels you can extract from that situation. There is a need to really pay attention today, because I do feel like that you're breaking out of your cocoon. And I feel like that this could be very chaotic. Think about it. When a child comes out through birth, they cry immediately. It is a culture shock, an environmental shock. This infant embryo has gone from being inside its mother's womb for 9 months to now thrusted out into this big environment. It's possibly cold. It's not as warm as it was inside the mother's womb. It's just different, and it takes time for the adjustment to happen. All right, Sag, so I feel like that's talking about, that's the message for the blessing of the day. Let's go ahead and jump in for the yes/no portion. For all of my new subscribers, this is where you can ask your spirit guides a yes or no question. I am going to draw 3 cards from here. I typically just read these cards and keep it moving. If a channeled message comes in, I will deliver that as well. All right, Spirit. So Sagittarius has a yes or no question. What is the answer? The name Jason could be very significant. The name Palmer could also be very significant, Sag. All right, Spirit, what's going on? What's the answer here for Sagittarius' yes or no question? Oh, just 2 minutes. So we have be assertive. Be assertive. Then we also have yes. And then not the right time. So I do feel like that there's a need to assert your needs, but timing is very crucial here. And if you were looking for a straightforward answer, it is yes. But there's also a need to communicate clearly inside of this situation. All right, now let's jump into the love messages of the day. All right, Spirit, what is the message of love that can help Sagittarius increase their day? What is the message of love for Sagittarius? So we have obsession. Someone is gripped. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. There's a need to work less and put in more time with this connection. This is a mutual connection here. The chemistry is mutual between the two of you all. However, I feel like that we have someone that is obsessed. Someone's working too much. And that connection is feeling the effects of this person's addiction to work, possibly. So, here's what here's what I'm going to say. Not to play games with this situation, but I do feel like that in order for this person to see that, like, let's just say that this is your person that is overworking and it's starting to weigh on the connection. I feel like that the best advice for Sagittarius is to just detach, pull back, recall your energy. I do feel like that will bring this person back around for the conversation so that the situation can be addressed. But I don't feel like that there's any point of continuously obsessing over how to get this person's attention back onto you. Because at this time, I really do feel like that the best way is to just detach. There's something that this person could possibly be going through in other areas of their life. They could be experiencing some type of financial hardship that they're having to really start back, really grind out, making 15 cents out of a penny. You know what I'm saying? Or $1 out of 15 cents. They're definitely trying to recuperate themselves. So there is a need to be mindful of the words that you're speaking inside of this connection. And, if you can just limit your communication and send this person grace and loving energy, I do feel like that they will see. It's like right now, it's almost like they kind of take for granted what it is that you're pouring into this connection here is really what I'm getting. Whereas I feel like in the past, they might have put in a lot of energy into the connection. But now it's kind of like this person is kind of taking that for granted. And it could be subconsciously. I don't feel any ill intentions from it. I just feel like that you have to set your boundary. And the very first step in setting this particular boundary is recalling your energy, Sag. Yeah, because I like they're gonna come back around, and it is gonna. Wow, look. Once you detach from this, they will see clearly. They will see clearly what's going on, and they're gonna come back around with an apology, and there's gonna be some forgiveness and an opportunity for that second chance here. Okay, Sag. So don't harbor too much on that at all. All right, Sag, so let's go ahead and get the closing message. This was a pretty straightforward, simple daily increase. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you found guidance and you're still with me, don't forget to smash the like button. Help circulate these messages. All right, Archangel Michael, what is the closing message here for this Sagittarius 9th House Collective? Closing message for this Sagittarius 9th House Collective. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, don't give up on love. Absolutely. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. See? Yeah, you needed to hear that part. And then it says deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. And then there is a need to take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. So don't get distracted by the negative thoughts, which is why you're really just being told to pull back your energy, okay? And that goes for all of these situations, not just that love situations, but don't get too hard on yourself as you're going through this transition. And you may feel like a newbie in certain areas. It's just going to require you to take on this learner's mentality. Be willing to learn new things in order to stay relevant, in order to ascend with the times. Okay, Sagittarius? I love you guys, and I hope that this has offered you the guidance that you were seeking. And in all that we say, and in all that we do moving forward, Sagittarius, let's choose peace. Love and light, guys.